So what I did is I put together this ridiculous idea of, hey, what if I could watch a movie and each of the frames that's generated is generated in Braille, right? And so different parts are different colors depending on where it would be. So I open up one of the AI chats and I sat there for a good several hours, and I sat there and I learned how a terminal works, what is possible, what is not possible in the current iterations of terminals, and I came to the conclusion, all right, cool. I need to build my own protocol. I need to build my own terminal, and then I can build the thing that I want, right?
Yeah.
So I did that, and now I have this ridiculous tool, and my friends come over and they're like, why? What is this?
Yeah. Just think of how many questions you asked that you had like instant answers. There was
Yeah.
no Google it and scroll through 20 pages and then you might get breadcrumbs and even the wrong answer. It's just you could iterate just
That's the thing is like, so the difference between a vibe coder and someone who's actually thinking about, the full sources. Yes, the AI will say something and I'll read it and it'll be like, huh, is that really the case? And sometimes I'll fact check it. And then I
Yeah.
go learn, and either sometimes it's wrong, and then I go back to it. I'm like, okay, that's actually incorrect. I'm going to do it this way.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
other times it creates this illumination of something I never knew about or never understood. And then I just go and I spend time learning how that works to better understand it.
And that's exactly how I do it. I feed it what I want and just say go 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 until it works. And when it works, if it's what I want, then I try to reverse engineer and
Mhm.
understand how I got there. But along the way, I don't have your ability to say it wants to do this path. I just say yes, where you might say, "Oh, I don't know, maybe we should try the better method."
I like to fight my chatbot a little bit. I don't just say,
I
okay, it's
trust it.
right. I
It's
don't
fine.
fully trust it.
I am the puppy in that
I
situation.
don't think I ever will fully trust it. But this is actually fascinating because there was a study, and there's a school in Texas that I just learned about, and they give kids 2 hours of study time with an AI agent, right, in the classroom. And now those students are among the top 1% in the country, which is fascinating because now it's teaching people in a way that's unique to that person.
Yeah.
And so those people are able to learn. You don't just have a teacher in front of the class. This is very dystopian, but you don't have a teacher in front of a class as much. The teacher's there to moderate, right? In the current version that they're piloting, they're moderating. They're there for like emotional support, or if they want to ask questions, they have a teacher there for that. But it seems like we're slowly moving into this world where you just ask a computer how it does, and then you just start diving in with the computer how it works.
Right.
And you no longer have to go to Stack Overflow and ask a question, and they go, well, you already asked that question, or this question was asked 15 years in the past. Why didn't you find it then?
Yes.
Not that I have personal experience asking questions on Stack Overflow and getting yelled at, and then I go, why is everybody so hostile here? I don't care if the question has been asked. It's hard to find.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly how that is. It's actually that way fixing, like when I fix my motorcycle, I run into that kind of stuff. Yeah. And sometimes you see a rabbit hole of responses that lead to nowhere. So you spend all this energy looking through all this stuff and you even try their method and it's wrong and you figure out why it's wrong. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a path to nowhere sometimes.
So it's like AI is no worse than the internet, honestly.
Yeah.
It's no worse than going to Google and going, how do I do this? And then you find 15 different ways to do it, and you try all 15. Eventually you find the one. And now with, the agents, you can just go do this, and then you can iterate 15 times really quickly and then get it done.
Yep.
Faster than you can search the web.
Well, we've hit the 1 hour mark on this episode of the podcast. So let's move into final thoughts. and conclusions of our discussion today. I